What up, what up, what up? We are live, my friends. Bitcoin pumped today. What do we do on green days? That's right, my friends. We take profits on green days. If you're buying right now, then you're just a dumbass. I'm sorry that I'm blunt like that, but sometimes that's how people learn. I'm not saying that's how everybody learns, but sometimes that's how people learn, and sometimes that's how I teach. So let's check the charts. And as you can see, what were we doing down here? Oh, hold on. All right, there we go. What were we doing down here? We were buying, because what do? We buy on red days, sell on green days. This is the 3-hour chart, but the 3-hour chart is very telling. As you can see, it has held support here on this upward trending line. So it held support here. And when it holds support, when it accepts a level, which it accepted this level here, well, then that's a good time to start positioning so that you can scale out on these pumps like this. So, as you can see here, we rated last week's high. So this red line right here is last week's high. Okay. What do? We wait for it to get to a level. We wait to it to react at that level, and then you enter if you're scalping. So this big old wick here, and then this red candle here. Okay, if you didn't fade the move here and get out here, and you're still in, you're short, stay in it. Make sure that you got your stop loss somewhere up here, way up here, above this. Unless you want it tight, then if you want it tight, then put it like here. But I will wait for this to retrace down into the golden zone because that's where it always goes. And I will accumulate some more Bitcoin. Don't buy the tops, people. Yum, yum, yum. Dr. Pepper, give me some. So freaking good. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. So this is the 3-hour chart here. As you can see, we were just, let's go sideways a little bit. So had this draw down here, and then kind of just was going sideways. Had these pump and dumps, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump, pump. Well, what do you think is going to happen? If history's of any type of indicator, okay, so what we're looking for is something like this, but to the upside, right? Just doesn't seem like there's enough buying pressure out there to make that happen. So this time of year usually is pretty choppy, if I'm remembering right. Plus, the market is still kind of undecided as far as Was 126 the top? Are we going to have a year of drawdown like before in previous cycles? Only time will tell. And that's why I love Bitcoin and love trading Bitcoin for more Bitcoin, because with Bitcoin perpetual futures contracts inside of FEMEX, the exchange that we all use, you can trade. Let's see. Let's just look. First, I thought I could claim 500. Guess not. So you go to here. So I'm in a mock trading account right now. Let's go to Coin M Perpetual. Okay. This is now a live account. And BTC USD perp. BTC margin. What that means is you're using BTC as your margin. So when you close out a trade, you get back your margin in BTC, or you get back your profits in BTC. So most people who trade for money. They trade for income. They learned a skill. They learned how to basically create money out of thin air by just, learning some charting patterns, and just, it takes time, but eventually you get it. That's all there is to it. If you study charts and you watch charts daily, it's kind of hard not to understand what's going on. So and I started with Forex trading when crypto came out. It was a natural transfer for me to trade crypto because I understood the pairs, BTC USD. And that's why I came to this chart. So you can trade if you want to trade ETH for more ETH, you could do that. If you want to trade XRP for more XRP, you could do that. If you want to trade Sol for more Sol, you could do that. If you want to trade Sui for more Sui, you could do that. Whoa, look at Sui. Sui's up 11% today. If you want to trade ADA for more ADA, you could do that. That's why so many people like the FEMEX perpetuals. So, unfortunately, JK. So you can go up to 100x on cross margin with BTC for more BTC. This is huge. Okay. You want to know why? Let me teach you about leverage again. The way leverage works, if you put $10,000 into a trading account, like Femex here, okay, and you go to 100x leverage on cross, okay, that means you're working with $10,000 times 100, $1 million. You are now working with $1 million. Because you deposited $10,000 into a trading account, they give you leverage like a bank does to buy a house. So when you take $10,000 to a bank to buy a house, they're like, okay, here you go, $10,000. That can get you a, let's see here. $10,000 of 100,000 is 10%. So times, all right. So with Fannie and Freddie or FHA, you can get a house for 3% down. And if you get the right mortgage broker, you can get a house for 1% down right now. I believe United Wholesale Mortgage and Rocket Mortgage both offer 1% down options right now. So if you have $9,000 and you go to the bank and say, hey, I have $9,000. I want to buy a house. The bank will tell you, okay, you can buy about a $300,000 house. They loan you the rest of the money. Okay. And then if you don't make your payments on the house, what do? They come and they kick you out of the house and you're out $9,000. Then you get a foreclosure on your record and then you can't buy a house again for a certain amount of years. Okay, that's not exactly how it works with leverage in markets and trading. The way it works in the markets is you bring $9,000 to the table. If you choose up here 100x, then what that means is you are now working with $900,000. Okay. Now, the thing that most people don't understand, all they see and all they care about is money, 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 money. How much money can I make? Okay. And that's not what we're all about. We're all about how much more Bitcoin can we stack with the money we already have. And so you put $9,000 into an account. You now have $900,000 that you're working with. And you want to place a market order. Okay. Just for fun, let's short the market. Oh, wait, we're not in the. So let's go back to Let's go back to our mock trading account. Okay. And we got $9,400 in the account times 100. So let's place a modest little short. Okay. And because I hate shorting Bitcoin, but because it goes against the whole ethos, but if you can make money, and that's the cool thing too. So this mock trading account is, what in the world? I don't know how a take profit got entered when I didn't even. All right, there we go. All right, so we entered a short here, and because it could go higher, and we don't want to, let's put a tight stop here. Okay. Of $90,500. Boom. See that? Now I got a stop loss there. And we'll put a take profit of, let's say, I'll show you this real quick. I just deleted it, but let's put it back on there. Okay, so we'll go like this. Put the Fibonacci, oops. One more time. Put the Fibonacci on here. All right, and where does it always go? It goes back to the golden zone usually. So you got, I'd say let's take profit here. 88,650. So we'll set a take profit of 88,650. And boom. Now let's get rid of this here. And so I put the take profit at last week's close. That's probably a good place. It might not retrace quite back to there, but that it might retest this support here. So if it looks like it's running and it's going to run, then I will move the take profit lower. And if it looks like it's going to take off and go and take me out, well, so be it. That's trading. But as you can see, that's like a 1 to 6 or something like that. Probably 1 to 5, maybe. That's a good risk to reward. And that's a good entry as well, because as you can see, it pumped, retraced, pump, not enough buying pressure to get back to here. And so we entered. And we put a tight stop loss. Now you just leave it alone. See what happens. You know what I'm saying, folks? So, Happy New Year, everybody. Let's make it a great 2026. Let's be kind to each other. Let's help each other out. Let's share our knowledge and our skill with others so that we can help others up as well. There's plenty to go around. There's no sense in hoarding your skills or your resources. Use them to your advantage. Help people in need. Do the right thing. And until next time, folks, peace, love, prosperity. I love you. Peace.